Hi everybody, I'm Ron the Marvel Man at themarvelman.com. And guess what? I have another surprise. Session number 2 of New Arrivals. But before we get to that, a couple things I'd like to go over with you. Remember we were talking about the new Avengers movie that's supposed to be coming out? And one of my favorite, the icons, the individual got me started. Spider-Man back in 1962. 1963 when I first got Spider-Man number 1. I went to Mrs. Nicolaitis's, and for a mere 25 cents, I bought Spider-Man number 1, a cherry vanilla ice cream cone, double depth, and one of them little tiny rubber fish. Remember them? Used to get them 2 for a penny. Well, by then it was only 1 for a penny. But anyway, for a mere 25 cents. Those days are long gone. However, if you were listening to the Marvel Man over the last couple weeks, I was giving you some information on how to collect. And basically there's only 2 ways to go. Either you have a lot of money, you want to collect the high grade, that's anything very fine, 8.0 and up, okay, or you want to collect the low grade. Not real low grade, like say a fair to good. You want to get something probably in the 5.0 to 5.5 range, fine minus, somewhere between there, very good and fine. And that way you get at least a pretty decent return on your money. Okay. Also, we talked about consolidating collections and trying to trade that, get those books in, try to get a couple bucks, and then buying some maybe main title runs. However, so what I got here today is one of those classics. Of course, I'm wearing my Hail to the Spider-Man shirt today. This is Spider-Man number 2. It's only a very good copy, okay? And today a copy like this will run you anywhere between $500 and $750, okay? But if you trade in some of those comics that you don't want to collect anymore, it'll cost you absolutely nothing, okay? Just trade it in, you know what I mean? Trade in your unwanted books that have some value, and look for little gems like this in low grade. They will have a guaranteed impact on yourself, your collection, and it's one way of getting a book back for virtually no money whatsoever, and usually nothing if you have enough comics to trade for it. Spider-Man number 2. And also we have Avengers. The new Avenger movie is coming out, okay? Avengers, there's quite a few copies of these around in low grade, and you can usually get this for around $500. Maybe a little bit more if you shop around and make a deal. Like the way I was trying to tell you before, probably won't pay a whole lot of money for it. Definitely Bluechip investment books. Okay? Early Avengers, Jack Kirby, absolutely fantastic. And of course, Stan Lee was the writer. Has all the major characters in it. We have Thor, we have the Hulk, we have Iron Man, we have the Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ant-Man later, of course, became Giant Man, Black Goliath, on and on he went. Okay, so that's another Bluechip investment book. I also showed this before with the figurine market, and the reason why I left this out here is because inside we have all the characters, all the original Avengers. This was put out probably about 8 years ago, and Toys R Us had them, and a few other local retail stores. I wish I would have collected more of them, but there weren't a whole lot of them that hit the stores, and they went pretty quick. And in there you have all the characters. Even have the cool little ants. Very cool. And it just happens to be Avengers 1. Okay, so I'm going to put these over here for a second. Also, I have the snazzy little background, okay, which is very cool, Has the Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Nice picture. Held up by the Exorcist tape. Another classic. But let's get down to what we've got. The new arrivals. Anybody can guess what's in here? You should. It's my fave, Thor the Mighty God of Thunder. So let's take a look and see what we have. Open these little puppies. And here we go again. First one on the docket is a 9.6 Thor 146 with the Ringmaster on the cover. Okay? And this has beautiful white pages. Gorgeous. And of course, Jack Kirby cover. Fantastic. Next we have an absolute killer. You want to talk prestige? Number 164. 9.8. Off-white to white pages. Another Jack Kirby. And Vince Coletta did the Yankee. I love these. This is number 200. This is a special 200th edition of Thor. Okay? And Thor, of course, came out in Journey to Mystery, 83, all the way through, and stopped at 125. Thor got his own comic book in number 126, and this is the 200th issue, and by then John Buscema was drawing it. Absolutely 9.6, off-white to white beauty. Well, that goes the Exorcist. Next we have number 189, 9.6, off-white to white, the Goddess of Death. Absolutely gorgeous again. And a 9.6. Then we have number 182, white pages, John Buscema, Joe Sinnott, and Dr. Doom on the cover. Last but not least, number 178, a white page 9.6 beauty, the Abomination. Also fought the Hulk. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. And as I told you before, putting this collection together using no money. Getting rid of all the stuff that I've collected through the years that I have no interest in anymore. Consolidate the books, and this is what you end up with. I hope you enjoyed them. And here's another good tip. Blue chip investment pieces from the Marvel Man. Have a great day.